Hi, wedding pros. Welcome to my live stream. Today, we are going to talk about something that can feel overwhelming, client gifting. But don't worry, by the end of this live session, you will have all the tools you need to make client gifting stress free and more enjoyable. So, before we dive in, do me a favor, make sure that you hit that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and feel free to ask questions in the chat. I will, if there are questions, I will have a live Q&A, but if not, I have a live Q&A at the end of the session. But if there are no questions, you can always, if you're watching the replay, you can always put questions in the comments, and I'll be happy to address those questions for you. Now, let's get started. Imagine your client's face lighting up when they receive a thoughtful gift from you. Stick around because we are going to make that happen, but without the stress. The first step to stress-free client gifting is planning ahead. That is the first step. Start by understanding how many gifts you will need to give. Determine how many clients you serve each year, and you'll also need to account for those clients that you plan to onboard, like the new clients you plan to serve. And this will give you an idea of how many gifts you will be able to, or you will need to create throughout the year. Next, create a gifting schedule. Determine the key moments when you want to give gifts to your clients, such as when a client books your service, after major milestones, or at the end of the wedding. Having a schedule in place ensures that you won't miss any important opportunities to show your appreciation to your clients. Then you're going to set a budget. Decide how much you are willing to spend on your client gifts each year. This will help you narrow down your options and prevent overspending. Now, I said each year, but you can also determine how much you want to spend on each client gift, like set a budget for each gift. And then that'll help you determine the amount for the year. So that is part one. But part two of stress-free gifting is personalizing your gift. It's all about personalization. Tailor your gifts to your client's tastes and preferences. Personalized gifts show thoughtfulness and make a bigger impact. For example, you can have monogrammed items, you can have custom made art, or engraved keepsakes. These are always a hit. All of these items can be chosen based on their tastes and what they prefer. What are some of the personalized, tell me in the chat, what are some of the personalized gifts that you have given or received? Let me know that in the chat. Now, if you need some help determining what your clients' preferences are, what their tastes and preferences are, stick around because I can help you with that. Stick around. I will have something near the end for you that can help you determine what your clients' tastes and preferences are. Now, practical gifts are another great option. These are things that they use that is useful to them. Think about what your clients might need during their planning process or after the wedding. A beautiful planner, a luxury candle, a spa voucher can be very appreciated. And there are also ways to present those things as well. Experience gifts, they are also great. Give the gift of an experience, like, a cooking class, a wine tasting, a weekend getaway. These gifts make memories, and they are often more cherished than some of the physical items that you might choose. Um, and I would say, if you can decide to choose some physical items if you want to give a little bit more, but experience gifts is always another option. There are also different ways to present, like I said, there are also different ways to present these types of gifts. So think outside the box. Add an experience to the gift giving itself. Now, part three is part three of making it stress free is, we're going to talk about how to make the whole process itself stress free. That's part three. That's what we're going to talk about. As we talked about earlier, number one, you got to plan ahead. I mentioned earlier, knowing how many gifts, having a budget, and a schedule is key. And so that's going to be the first thing you do. The second thing, you want to simplify your choices. Be strategic about the types of gifts you give. Stick to a few gifts that you know your clients will love. And then number three, you're going to keep a stash. You want to have a stock of the items for your gift so that you are not stressed when it's time to give a gift. Remember that you can personalize those gifts as needed, but for the things that are the same for all your gifts, you want to keep a stash of those things. Anything that you're having monogrammed or personalized in some way, you will have to account for that in your process, so that you can get those things ordered and to be able to personalize your gift. And then number four, you're going to put systems in place. You're going to put systems in place to help you with help the whole process flow smoothly. You want this process of gifting to flow smoothly in your business because you don't want to be stressed out about giving a gift. Your job as a wedding professional is stressful by nature, and you have a lot of expectations that you are trying to address during the client's time with you. So you want to have systems in place so that you don't have any added stress when it's time to create the gift. You have the reminders that you need. You have a system in place to make sure if you need to order anything to be personalized, that you can do that at the appropriate time. You want to have something in place that lets you know when your inventory is getting low, because maybe you have brought in a few more clients than you had planned for. So you want to have systems in place that helps the entire process of gifting go smoothly. Now, remember, the key is to choose gifts that are thoughtful, that show you care. These are gifts that you want to be memorable to your clients. Even simple small gestures can make a big impact if it is done right, and definitely when they come from the heart. Now, let me see if I have any questions. No, it doesn't look like I have any questions right now. So if you do have any questions, definitely leave them in the chat. Or if you're watching a replay, leave them in the comments below. Now, here's the thing that I have special for you. If you need help in the planning process, then I have created a tool to help you get that done. It is an email series with a workbook and companion videos that give you the option to create your plan step by step over a 5-week period or at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you would like, as your schedule allows for. But once you complete the plan, you will walk away knowing what makes a gift memorable, what types of gifts that best fit the services that you offer, when to gift your clients, how you can pay for gifting, especially if you feel like you don't have a way to implement gifting because of the cost. And the other thing you'll walk away knowing is how best to implement gifting into your services. It helps you bring your vision of client gifting to life in your business. And the best part about this, it is completely free. You can click the link in the description and get started. Thank you all so much for joining today's live session. If you are watching the replay, thank you for watching. I hope that you found these tips helpful. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and share if you and share it with your fellow wedding pros. But that is all. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so that you never miss an update. And if you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. So that is all that I have for you today. Until next time, happy gifting and many blessings.